And welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Southeast Termite and Pest Control. These folks opened their doors way back in 1971, 50 long years ago. In that time, the Haynes family business has grown, but they have refused to sell out. Now they're the largest locally owned pest control company in East Tennessee. Find out what makes them so special by visiting southeasttermite.com or picking up a phone and giving them a call. I use them. I know they're special, I promise you. Southeast Termite and Pest Control. All right, let's take a look at something. All that matters, go back, I've mentioned this the last couple of weeks, the 2009-2010 team, they opened the season 15-2. Then they turn inconsistent. They're 10-6 the rest of the way through the SEC tournament. They get in the NCAA tournament, beat San Diego State, beat Ohio, who has upset Georgetown, the number 3 seed, so that was a break. Beat Ohio State, lost to Michigan State, but everybody remembers about that team, Elite 8. Period. Don't remember the 10-6. Don't remember the record. Elite 8. 2018-19. That team opened 23-2. Number 1 for a month. Then went 6-4 down the stretch through the SEC tournament. Beat Colgate. Beat Iowa. Lost to a pretty decent Purdue team in the Sweet 16. That's all anyone remembers. Wasted year. This year, they opened 10-1. 5-5 the last 10 games. Who knows what's coming in the tournament? I look at that, guys, and I'm sitting, and this is a frustrating team. It's not very much fun to watch, in my opinion, because it's so up and down. And I'm guessing I'm not the only person saying that. I'm guessing there's some fans out there who are thinking it. So why should anybody watch this week when they play at Vanderbilt and at Auburn? My guess is they'll shoot lights out against Vandy, and everybody will think it's fixed. Then they'll shoot like they haven't seen a basketball before, and next Sunday everybody will be saying, why can't we have Bruce Pearl back? Just my guess. We'll see. Why should folks watch this week?
Because we're fans, man. We got to get behind the balls, baby. You can't jump off when it's up and down. It's basketball, game of streaks, streaky from possession to possession, streaky from game to game. So Vandy's a rivalry game, for goodness sakes, man. If we stop watching those sorts of games, I mean, what have we become? So let's watch, let's root for them, let's get to 20 wins, and let's get deep in the tournament.
Yeah, and I'd say Vanderbilt's not a guaranteed win. I mean, they just went to Alabama and kept it to a 4-point game. Vanderbilt can beat Tennessee, but the way Tennessee's up and down, you would think Tennessee would be back up. And the last thing I'd say, John, the game at Auburn, that's it for Auburn. You think Bruce Pearl's going to have them ready to go? Because they're not going to the SEC tournament. I guarantee you they'll have that pregame speech. They'll show what he's saying in the locker room. So that's must watch to me, and I think that's a noon tip-off. Vanderbilt's a late game. If I miss Vanderbilt, I'm definitely watching Auburn.
I'm not going to watch. I refuse. That's what you're going to have to talk me into it.
Well, the fan side, but two, I mean, you're still looking at a team that's the borderline a top 25 team. They are going to make the NCAA tournament. They are going to get to win a game in the NCAA tournament, I believe. You've got Keon Johnson and Jaden Springer, who may only be here for 1 year. That'll be gone. You got Fulkerson, one of your own, a Tennessee boy that this may be his last season. You got Pons, that's a do-it-all kid that's been here, that does all the right things. You got Barnes that fits your culture. There's so many reasons to love this basketball team that, yes, today we focus on the struggles of this team because it's warranted. They laid an egg yesterday. It's warranted to get the criticism that they see. But we can't forget how awesome Barnes and his staff, the culture they build, the sacrifices these kids have made, and the fact that they still are a borderline top 25 team. That's why I'm watching.
There you go. See? Ended it on a positive. That's for all the people who've already sent me emails. You're negative. You hate them. So there you go. There's your segment of positivity. Mark, thank you for being here. Isaiah, thanks for coming down, man. Wish we were sending you back to a happier scene in Kentucky where you could mock them, but
I've been dealing with it all my life, man. I'll manage.
All right, well, come back down. We want to see you again. Isaiah Victor, thank you very much. When we come back, Ryan Callahan, Jimmy Himes join us. We're going to talk football the rest of the way. Come on back on the Sports Source.